Welcome in. Welcome to Anti-Chats and Tarot. Hello, Pisces. Glad to have you. Thanks for joining me here today. Let's get to your message. Remember, not everything will resonate. Take what does, leave the rest, knowing that you control what you let in life. Take what helps you to help yourself. Here we go. Thank you to all of you for your support. Pisces, what's the message here? A lot of changes in your life that are magical. You know, you never would have thought this would have come in for you, or if you look back on your life a couple of months ago, you never would have guessed what it would be looking like right now. So that's exciting, and I don't see the other card. Oh, here it is. What's really eluding us here? Ten of Swords. Something you don't want to talk about that needs to be closed out. Or, yeah, this is energy, somebody stabbing you in the back. Wow. Somebody thinks you have a big head and they're just gonna, but I don't agree with that at all. I think you're just very confident, but that really bugs somebody. Judgment, Justice, King of Cups in the reverse. Good for you for having confidence. We'll find out more. Don't deprive people of what you're all about. And it's an injustice that people aren't more in your corner here, because you have had to build up your own confidence, be your own cheerleader, and now you stand out in a lot of strength here, and you look beautiful and radiant and unique and a little bit unusual, but unusual in a fantastic way. You know, that others want to copy you, but then they don't want to give you credit type of energy. Wheel of Fortune is out here. Hang in there. Hang in there. Continue to be this big head, you know. Continue to have your confidence. Yeah, here's the Emperor, because the right people will come in. I'm not saying you have a big head. In fact, I love that you have a big head and big hair. But what I mean by that is that you have confidence in yourself, and good for you. Good for you, because you are the Emperor. This is what I'm seeing here. This is how you're feeling, like people are stabbing you in the back, because they are, because this is who you are. You're the Emperor. This is the most refined, strong, wise card in the deck. Doesn't matter, male, female, it's just the energy of the Emperor, you know, standing there strong in who you are. The Fool. Yeah, you've taken some leaps, and I feel like that's given you a lot of reason to be confident now. You've taken some bold leaps. Now you're confident in what you're capable of. That's really bothering someone who hasn't done the same, okay? Not your problem. The Hierophant here. And I don't mean that to sound crass. I just mean that is literally somebody's problem. If they have a problem with you trying to better yourself, get in your own corner, do things that are appealing to you, and by doing so, feel really good about yourself. If that bothers somebody, that is something they need to work on. You're absolutely not dimming your shine. You're thinking about it, but you're also talking yourself out of that because you know better. Ace of Pentacles. Here's what's coming for you. A brand new beginning with the people that really will appreciate you. And you've taken some sort of leap recently that you're kind of wondering about the dangers here, or what lurks, or who else is going to stab you in the back. But I feel like it works out for you. I feel like it's a brand new good beginning. Yeah, the World. Could be travel here. Could be doing something online. Definitely it's a sense of closing out what has hurt your feelings here. Not always easy, of course, but doing that bit by bit, so that every little day it's less on your mind, or every day it's less burdensome to you what others are thinking about you. And just spreading your wings here. Yeah, taking lots of leaps here. Something about the world, like the world opens up to you here. The Tower. Yeah, this is a tower for others, but a tower in a good way for you, because something about, again, the world opens up to you, and it's really inspiring for you, and it creates a new vibe for you altogether. Now, on the flip side, the people that once knew you when, or maybe say these phrases, this is a tower for them because they feel like you're leaving them in the dust. Again, you're just doing what's good for you. King of Swords out here and the Magician. And I feel like just really big, big, bold moves here. Five of Cups is out here. I feel like you waver, am I doing the right thing? Because you are influenced by people of the past. What do we have to say to that, Spirit? Four of Wands. Celebrate those that are coming in. This is new energy. This is somebody that you want to celebrate, in particular, being with. Okay, this is a celebratory card. So this could be new people. I don't necessarily see old people, people from the past. In this, I see more like new kindred spirits, tribe members, a couple that are going to be very significant that you're going to want to celebrate with, or celebrate that they're in your life, celebrate these relations that you newly build upon. What else do we have? The Three of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like the past energy and people you're recovering from. You're just starting to recover from. You're just starting to figure it out and starting to recover from. And by figure it out, I mean how they have actually felt about things that you're quite proud of. The Hangman, yeah, give it some thought. Look at all the angles here. And make sure that you give yourself a lot of credit here because you've made some big moves. And that hasn't been easy, and that's taken a lot of guts. People should be, at the very minimum, acknowledging that. Yeah, encouraging you. Exactly. Where is the encouragement? I feel like it's not coming from past energies. I think it's coming from people that are moving towards you because you've stepped into your Emperor here. And you're finding like-minded, like Emperor others. One Ring Circus. I'm going to read this card. Busting through the barriers, yeah, but you may feel like, gosh, this is turning into a circus, or, people may be saying to you, the choices that you're making are, really radical and out there. You are capable and competent, of course. We've talked about it. Independence is key as you step into your journey today. Yeah, independence. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. That's past energy. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward, and capable of moving forward with assurance, self-reliance. Wow. And create and maintain clear boundaries between you and others. All the things we've talked about here. I'm going to grab a botanical. Yeah, know your truth. That's what I hear. Know your truth. Know your truth. And keep a good, keep those boundaries up. Keep a good umbrella around you in the rain. Because some people want to rain on your parade, rain on your circuits. Adaptation. This is what you're doing now. You're adapting to the life that you want to have. And I feel like you're wearing your crown. I keep seeing this charm out of the corner of my eye and in my vision as I look forward. It kept gaining my attention. The crown. This is your crown. This is your crown, Emperor, Empress. Wear it. Wear it proudly. Wear it boldly. Yeah. Wear that big head. I love it. Wear that big hair. You deserve it. Good things coming to you. Good things that you've made happen. So surround yourself with people who also think that way. And you know where to put your boundaries up elsewhere. That's your message. I hope you've liked it. Pisces, please do like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel with comments, especially for me to get the algorithms going. I don't really understand this, but it feels like when I've heard other things and other comments about YouTube, this helps my message to get out. When there are comments, or if you don't know what to say, you do some emojis, and sometimes that can say it. I'm splitting the deck here, and I'm seeing the sun, and I want you to notice that you're in charge of seeing complete sun. Someone's trying to block you there from seeing completely your happiness and your sun. But you're not going to allow that. You're contemplating this. You're aware of it. And you're contemplating pull back or go forward. But you decide to go forward, I feel. That's your message. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.